Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our session today. We are going to start the activities. Thank you for working in this case. Remember the last class I was feeling so bad. I was with some COVID symptoms, but now I'm feeling much better, okay? So, but that's the reason why my voice is going to be a little calm because I cannot show that all, okay? So I need that you made an effort to listen to me, right? Well, today we'll continue with the group of this, and today we are going to have some new parts of the vocabulary added to the comparatives and superlatives. Remember that the last class we were talking about that. In this case, we are going to use or we are going to manage some vocabulary related to natural features around the world. And obviously, we are going to have the vocabulary related to that, okay? Using these natural features, we are going to have the reading about this. We are going to read and we are going to listen about record-breaking work. Please, I need that you open your student book. Open your student book quickly, please. Open your student book. And what is going to happen? You are going to read, you are going to listen. After that, you are going to work on page 55. Page 55, you are going to answer the activities number 3 and number 4. Activity number 3, activity number 4. Again, you listen, you read, and complete the activity number 3 and activity number 4, okay? Attention, please.
Record-breaking world. We live in an incredible world with some amazing extremes. Mountains. The highest places on Earth are mountains. Mount Everest in the Himalayas is the highest at 8,484 meters. It takes the most experienced climbers weeks to reach the top. Mont Blanc, the highest mountain in Europe, is a baby at 4,807 meters. The most dangerous mountains are volcanoes. Popocatépetl in Mexico could kill millions of people. But not all mountains are on land. The mid-ocean ridge system is the longest mountain range in the world at 56,000 kilometers long, but it's underwater.
Deserts. Does the word desert make you think of sand dunes and camels? Well, think again. A desert is any place where it hardly ever rains, so the world's largest desert is actually Antarctica. It covers 14 million square kilometers, twice the size of Australia. It's also the world's coldest, driest, and windiest continent. The largest hot desert in the world is the Sahara in North Africa. It's over 9 million square kilometers and is almost as big as the USA. The hottest temperature on Earth was recorded there, 58 degrees centigrade at El Azizia in Libya. However, it's not the driest place in the world. That's the Atacama Desert in South America.
Water. Look at the Earth from space, and you see more sea than land. The largest ocean is the Pacific. It covers nearly a third of the globe and holds about half its water. It is also home to the Mariana Trench, which is the deepest place on Earth. It's 10,918 meters deep, the height of 29 Empire State Buildings. But some places on land are lower than sea level, and the lowest point is the Dead Sea, at 400 meters below sea level. It's so salty that you can float on your back and do a crossword.
Okay, so here we have the mountains, the deserts, and the water explanations. We have some descriptions. Now, please go to the activity number 3 and activity number 4. Activity 3 and activity number 4. Complete in your books now, please. Complete in your books. So, Eduardo Mujica, read this.
Complete the table with the name of place.
Okay, so here we have a complete chart. Here you have a complete chart using the adjectives. You see the tallest, the longest, the largest, the widest, okay, the hottest, the driest, the largest, the deepest, and the lowest. Did you see? So I need that you pay attention into the short story. I need that you check the information and complete that. Okay, let's do it. Justin Hama. Okay, I need that you start, please. Justin Hama, start. Justin Hama 1. Justin Hama 2. Justin Hama 3. No? Okay. See you later. Okay, Emily Mejia, please.
The longest mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
The mid-ocean range system.
Continue, the number 3, miss.
The largest desert, Antarctica.
Okay, number 4.
The windiest continent, Antarctica.
Okay, continue.
Largest hot desert, the Sahara.
Okay, continue, number 6.
Hottest place, Alaska.
Okay, number 7.
The driest place, the Atacama Desert.
Okay,
The largest ocean, the Pacific Ocean.
okay, number 9.
The deepest place, the Mariana Trench.
Okay, and the last one.
The lowest point on land, the Dead Sea.
Okay, very good. That's it. Remember, we have here the tallest, the longest, the largest, the widest, the hottest, the driest, the deepest, and the lowest. Those are descriptions. I need that you pay attention to the way that is presented the descriptions because you're going to do a similar one, okay? Very good. Please, I need that you complete, check the information in your book, okay? Now we continue with the next exercise, that is the number 4. Now we have some questions, okay? Please continue, Rudy Rosado. Rudy Rosado.
Read the circle and answer the question. Read full sentences.
Write full sentences. Read the question number 1, please.
Was the tallest mountain in Europe? The tallest mountain in Europe is Mont Blanc.
Okay, so we have the tallest. You have some questions. Please answer the questions quickly. You have 2 minutes. Quickly, please. Answer the questions in your books. Answer the questions in your books. Remember that the story is the reference for the answers. Quickly, quickly, let's do it. Let's do it, please. Okay. Ready? So quickly, please, so quickly. Answer the questions. Remember that the answers you have here in the story, okay? Ready? Let's do it, let's do it. Completing your books. Okay. Okay, Rudy. Okay, Rudy. Question number 2.
Where is the mid-ocean range?
What is it?
Mm,
It's talking obviously about the oceans. You're going to answer it into the middle of the mountains. You are going to use the information in the deserts, or you're going to use in water.
Water.
Yeah, okay. Identify the answer. What is the mid-ocean ridge? Let's do it. Let's do it. What is the answer, miss? Let's do it. What is the
The,
uh-huh.
the main ocean rise is underwater.
Very good. The mid-ocean ridge is underwater. It's underwater. Very good. Continue, Emily Mejia, number 3.
What the definition of a desert? A desert is any place where it hardly ever rains.
A desert. Okay, very good. A desert. Number 4, Eduardo Mujica. Eduardo Mujica.
Which is bigger, the USA or the Sahara Desert? The largest hot desert in the world is the Sahara in North Africa. It's over
Over 9
9 million kilometers. ¿Cómo se diría?
kilometers square. Very good.
Kilometers square.
Okay, number 5, very good. Number 5. Okay, please continue, Luis Moncayo. Number 6. Number 5, sorry, Luis.
How much of the Earth's water is in the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, what is the answer? What is the answer? Okay, you got it? You have in the story, Luis. Look at this,
Here.
Okay. Luis Moncayo, which is?
It covers nearly a third of the globe and holds about half its water.
Very good. About a half of Earth's water. Very good. Continue with the number 6, Romina Santos.
Why can you float in the Dead Sea? Because the Dead Sea at 400 meters below sea level, it's so salty that you can float on your back and do a cross.
Very good. Okay, those are because it's really, really salty. Okay, thank you. Here we have the questions and the answers. Complete in your books, please. Complete in your books. Complete in your books, please. Okay, ready? Sorry. Well, so we continue with this and to the part of the vocabulary. Into the part of the vocabulary, Bianca, help us, please.
Look at the compass in word zone and drag the words to complete it.
Okay.
Points of the compass. North, south, east, west.
Okay. According to the points given in this compass, okay, we say north, Bianca. What is the word that you are going to connect in the number 1?
Northwest.
Okay, so we are going to see, very good, the northwest. What is the number 2?
The northeast.
Northeast. What is the number 3?
Southwest.
And the number 4?
Southeast.
Very good. Okay, so here we have the points into our compass. Okay, so attention, completing your books. That is part of the vocabulary. Now you can see what is specifically is this. Okay, that is frequently used to place things or objects or people around the world, okay? Completing your books, please. Okay, ready? Well, now we're going to continue with landscapes. Here in Recording Breaking Word, we had the opportunity to read about some special places, some descriptions. When you describe those special places, the rivers, the mountains, the kilometers, everything about this, we talk about the landscapes. We talk about landscapes. I need that you pay attention to these landscapes that are presented here. Please, you are going to read and you are going to Google. Please, Google certain information. Google certain information so you can discover what is the country that we are referring in this section. I need that you Google this information. I need that you Google some information and discover what is the country that they are referring in the number 1 and in the number 2. Okay, Nicole Soria, start reading.
Read the map, the web entries, and the seat with 2 European countries are being described. If you aren't sure, check on map.
Okay, you can Google that. Continue, Nicole.
Has a border with 7 countries and has a coastline on the Baltic Sea. The longest river is the Vistula, and thousands of small streams flow into it. It's go about
9,000.
9,000 likes, almost a world record in the show. There are 70 mounts over
2,000.
2,000 meters high, and lots of hills. 29 of its
29%
of its surface is covered in forests. Some of them are the oldest forests in Europe. 60% of the land is farmland, and it's the largest producer of potatoes in Europe. It's also got a desert of only 5 deserts in Europe.
Okay, attention. Remember that you have 9,300 lakes, okay? Remember meters high, okay? Well, according to this coastline called the Baltic Sea, about the streams, about the deserts in Europe, a farmland, okay? What is the country that they are mentioning here? Okay, what is the country? Activate your microphones, students. Activate your microphones. What is the country that they are referring? What is the country that you consider they are referring?
Poland.
Poland. Okay, very good. It's about Poland. Now we continue with the next one. Okay, Mitzen, start reading the number 2, please, Mitzen.
Has
7,000. Repeat, Mitzen. 7,600
kilometers of and constant with sea of 3 seas and 2 big islands. It's big and popular because of its sunny summers. It's very
big islands. Big islands.
Big
Remember?
islands.
Continue.
Very mountains with 2 active volcanoes, one on small islands.
Listen. No ice, no. Island.
And one near Lake City is main mountains ranges and the Alps in the north and the
Apennines
down the middle.
The middle.
It's Higgins Mountain is of the border with France. And
A quarter
quarter of the country consists of land. The
of
whole po-
Bali,
valley has a whole line where
vegetables,
vegetables, olives, and fruit and are grown. It's a go
1,500,
1,500
500,
500 together with five lakes in the north.
Okay, thank you, Mitzi. Okay, according to these descriptions, students can activate your microphones. Which is the country that they are referring, that you Google in the map? What is the country?
Italy.
Italy. Okay, so here we have the information and it's very good. Attention, as you can see here, how is set or how they set the descriptions. I need that you pay attention to this because in your book you have the information and you can see how they are explaining some of these descriptions. I need that you pay attention because you're going to use exactly the same for that, okay? Well, now in this case, we have the pictures. Now we have some pictures. I need that you pay attention. In honor of the time, I'm going to show you all the answers. Okay, Christina, start reading, please.
Draw the words into the picture.
Christina is going to read, and I need that you complete in your book. Christina is going to read, and I need that you complete in your student book. Okay, Christina, number one.
Mountain range. Volcano. A lake. Hill. Valley. Mountain. Stream. Desert. Forest. Farmland.
Farmland,
River. Beach. Plain. Island.
Islands,
Grassland. Sea.
Okay, very good. Those are some of the options that we have in this case. We have some of the options that we have in this. Please, those are some of the features, the landscapes that are the most common when you have to use. Remember, some people get confused with the farmland. What is the difference between the farmland and the valley, for example? Because the farmland are like those rocks that you have there. Cuando hablamos de los farmlands, no sé si usted cuando va a la sierra se da cuenta que en las laderas parecen alfombras que tienen una tonalidad verde, amarilla, café, eso como que parecieran alfombras, eso se llama el farmland, la tierra que está cultivada, farmland. That is the difference that you got there, okay? So here we have, in this case, and attention, page 55, activity number 10. Page 55, activity number 10. Attention, what you are going to do here, Gustavo Zúñiga. Start reading.
Choose a country and write a description similar to the text above. Use a map to help you if possible.
Continue.
It got a long, short coastline. It got a lot of island, mountains, beach. It is south, north, east, west, there's.
Okay, so attention. You are going to write, it's a right description. You are going to select a country, a city, a specific place. You are going to make a similar description like the example in the before one, and you are going to write using these prompts. You are going to use these prompts to work on this. Where you are going to use this in the PowerPoint template online that you have. In the PowerPoint template that you have. Usted tiene el acceso al PowerPoint online donde trabajamos siempre y ahí usted va a hacer esta parte del writing. Ahí usted va a hacer esta parte del writing. Following all the descriptions given here. Al final vamos a ingresar al PowerPoint template y vamos a repetir y vamos a sacar todas las actividades que ustedes tienen que hacerlas ahí. Por lo pronto, esta es la actividad número. Okay, so you are going to write in a similar description. Okay, well, we continue with this one. Just give me a time. Okay, and now we continue with the next one. Now we're going to focus into the grammar reference. Remember that the last time we were working with comparatives and superlatives. Now we continue working with the same, but now we are going to make a plus into the superlatives. We are going to make a fast revision. Attention, please.
We use superlatives to put one thing above a group of other things. I'm the best at chemistry in my class. Mercury is the nearest planet to the Sun. The most annoying thing about Scotland is the rain. The least. We can use the least with adjectives. It has the opposite meaning to superlative forms with the est and the most. We normally only use it with long adjectives. Maths is the least popular lesson for all my friends. My name is Dorian. I think it's the least common name I know. We often use possessive forms, my, your, his, her, my sister's, etc., with superlatives and the least. In these sentences, we don't use the. What was your best holiday ever? This is my least favourite shirt. Sally's most precious possession is her smartphone.
Okay, as you can observe here, we have made a fast review. Here we have made a fast review about the superlatives. I need that you pay attention to the following, please. When we talk about the superlatives, we are going to use, attention, we're going to use the article the and the superlative. We're going to use the article the and the superlative. That is one of the first ones. And obviously you are going to include, est in some of the adjectives. There are other adjectives that change completely from this. Those are some of the exceptions. But also we are going to use the most. Remember that also we can say the most when you have larger adjectives. The most beautiful, the most intelligent. There is forms of this. The and the adjective and the most and the adjective into that. That is about the superlatives. Remember that when we talk about superlatives, we are giving descriptions. But what is the difference between the comparison? The comparison compared 2 or 3 things, maybe with the similar descriptions, But when you're talking about the superlatives, you say that is the top, no more like this. When you talk about the superlatives, you say that is the top, no more around this, because it's unique in the species that we have. That's the reason why we have to be so careful at the moment that we use the superlatives. The other thing that you are going to use for the superlative is about the use of the least. Remember that the least is the opposite of into the positive. The least is like a negative form. When you say that is the opposite that you are saying. In this case, we're going to use the expression the least, in this case, and the adjective. The least and the adjective. As you can observe, you are going to use the least and you are going to use the adjective. The least and you're going to use the adjective. Okay? And obviously, gracias. Okay, so in this case, we're going to use the least. Something that also that you have to consider is the least popular, the least common, the least beautiful. You're indicating that is the minimum, that is in a total negative form. When you're using sometimes the least, okay, or in this case, the superlatives, some people prefer to use my, your, his, her in this case. When you are using these possessive forms, we have to omit the article the. What was the best holiday ever, or what was your best? You don't say you're the best. You don't say the least favorite. This is my day. No, when you are using, in this case, when you are using your, when you are using my, okay, you are going to use only this one. That is the review that we have made into this chart, so you can have an idea about this. With this kind of exercises, we are going to refer with the next one. Okay, we are going to refer to the next one. Daina Rodriguez, start reading, please. Daina Rodriguez, start reading. Daina Rodriguez. Daina Rodriguez 1. Okay.
Write the superlative of the adjectives below.
Okay. In honor of the time, Dinah is going to read all of this I am going to present. Dinah, start reading all the adjectives. Start, please.
Beautiful.
Continue.
The most beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous. The most dangerous. Fast. The fastest.
Continue.
Hairy. The highest. Heavy. The heaviest. Long. The longest.
Poisonous.
Poisonous. The most poisonous. Slow. The slowest. Small. The smallest. Strong. The strongest. Y oily. The oiliest.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Here we have the superlatives that we're using into this one. Remember that this is the adjective, and here we have the superlative form. Complete in your books, please. Thank you, Miss. Complete the information in your books, quickly, please. Complete the information in your books. Ready? Complete the information in your books. Okay, so we're going to continue with the next one, and obviously we have the activity number 2. We have the activity number 2, Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer, start.
Write sentence with the superlative of the adjective. They are the 3 adjectives you don't need. Don't forget to add them.
Okay, you have the box here with some of this, and you have the sentences. Please, right now, I need that you complete the sentences, use the superlative. You are going to use the superlative form using these sentences. Complete now, please, quickly, complete now, all the students. Quickly, complete now, all the students. Let's do it. Quickly, let's do it. Quickly, let's do it. Hurry up. Quickly. Let's do it, please. So quickly, complete information. Let's do it quickly. Mientras usted completa la información, en el chat, por favor, ingrese por favor, en el chat usted tiene el enlace del PowerPoint template. Usted ya lo tiene, usted sabe que es el PowerPoint que siempre trabajamos en línea, pero veo que me lo están pidiendo en el chat y se los estoy pasando. Guárdenlo, por favor. Ustedes saben que con eso trabajamos siempre. Ingresen, por favor. Ingresen al PowerPoint template en este momento. ingrese al PowerPoint template en este momento. ¿Ok? Y hay algunos que ya están adentro. Y hay algunos que ya están adentro. Perfecto. ¿Listo? Perfecto. Me esperan ahí. La sesión va a terminar. La sesión va a terminar. Se va a cerrar. Nos volvemos a unir. Nos volvemos a unir de inmediato para la segunda parte. Nos volvemos a unir de inmediato para la segunda parte de la actividad. ¿Ok? Tenga abierto el PowerPoint, complete el ejercicio que está completando y nos unimos de inmediato.